I've attended a few city council meetings over the last year, and something that was brought up fairly regularly was the Highway 80 corridor. Based on comments by the mayor, city council, and residents, improvement and restoration efforts are supported by the community and should be an important focus of the city because it is one of the primary east to west thoroughfares of the city. If I were mayor, one thing I would do to attempt to improve the Highway 80 corridor is give tax breaks or incentives to existing businesses who meet standards and to new businesses to encourage them to invest. Private investment will play a crucial role in the redevelopment of the area. For this project to be successful, people must be drawn to the area, and the easiest way to encourage this is through commercial development. I would also focus on beautification of the Highway 80 corridor. Naturally, people are drawn to aesthetically pleasing places, so I would propose we add more green space with trees and landscape. I would establish and develop new volunteer projects to help paint and restore older buildings, which would encourage commercial development and make people more likely to visit the area. One of the biggest issues facing the corridor is that many of the existing buildings are out of building code. To improve the corridor, I would place emphasis on forcing the building codes and actually increase the standards so that the buildings are more presentable and appealing to the public. As I mentioned previously, this could be done through tax incentives. As mayor, I would also create a targeted small business forum dedicated to businesses along Highway 80, and those interested in having a storefront there. This would help the city get a better idea of what the community believes is necessary to encourage investment and to help the existing businesses succeed. Because the region is somewhat run down, often many people do not feel safe in the area. So to combat this, I would attempt to keep an increased police presence in the area. This, along with mixed use development, such as businesses with storefronts on the bottom floor and apartments on the top floor, would highly increase foot traffic in the area. The Highway 80 corridor was at one point one of the hotspots of Longview, but in recent years has been overlooked and is no longer a desirable place to shop or be around. The primary problem that we hope to address through the restoration is that people are simply not drawn to the area like they once were. To fix this, I would implement a tax break for positive businesses, beautification projects, improve and enforce building codes, create a forum dedicated to the restoration, and make the area feel safer with increased police presence and mixed development that would draw families. Thank you.